Hey there, guys, it's Metro, and welcome back. This is the last episode, quote unquote. This might be the last episode that we spend out in the open world. I mean, I think we'll probably eventually do something, but yeah, I want to start taking endgame serious. I thought we would already be doing it, to be honest, but yeah, we're gonna get to 54. I think that's the right number. We're gonna finish these quests that we have currently, and then maybe 55. I'm still debating it, but I think that's a little bit much. Sunken Temple everything was already green when we went in there at 52. So yeah, I think 54 seems right. Obviously, we haven't really gained any power since then, unfortunately. But I would like to start, getting badges and start working on our endgame systems. Like I said in the last episode, I do want to make it so the mobs give way more experience in dungeons. That's going to be, unfortunately, has to be done by hand from what I could tell. So we have to go in there and, yeah, figure out each mob's name and make them all give extra money or extra experience. I'm not exactly sure how that gets done, to be honest. That treasure's again back. What the hell? Got this treasure 3 times now. Another citrine. We'll take it. These are all useless. I just want to confirm that this is not here. I can't imagine it is. Although maybe it is. I mean, it is the town up here. No, it's not. Yeah, there's not. This is not actually the town. Titan Weave. I think we've seen that one already, though, yeah.
Here there.
Empty this out. Actually sell those for whatever reason. Okay, so yeah, that is down, I guess, right? There's nothing that would be back here, nothing yet. Alright, so that's down below us, so let's get down there. We'll just try dropping down this time. I don't exactly remember where it takes us, but nothing of danger down here now. Yeah, after this level, we are done with the blood tree. We could potentially take Mark of Blood again, but I don't think I will. Again, Dark Iron. That's interesting. I mean, it's not what we right now need, to be honest, but I don't think I'm going to touch it. I don't think I'm going to use it. Weird that it's out here, I feel like, but I think maybe they changed it in Wrath or TBC to give people access to it. Oh. Yeah. Oh my god. Alright. I think you're supposed to land on the thing first. Good thing we have all this health stuff. I actually don't know where we need to go. Wait, this is the entrance, right? This is the way we need to go, for sure. I just don't know where these enemies actually are going to be. Or where this quest is going to be done at, or whatever. Are we actually supposed to talk to these guys? I don't think so. I mean, I guess we could if we're compassionate, but there's like another area, I think, over here, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. These guys in here. Forget about me, help the others. Release them, human. Even after their bodies give out, the power of the Centaur forces them to complete their tasks. The altar of Centaur is the key. Go northwest in the hills or above the cave. The Twilight's hammer guard a relic. Retrieve it and place it on the altar of Centaur. Oh, so we have to leave. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, this quest kind of sucks. But I've said we're gonna do it, so we'll do it. That's actually a terrible, terrible quest. Yeah, this really sucks. Guess we get run by a lot of this stuff, though. Not that one, somehow. Shocking to learn that. A lot of patterns. We'll go get this. Oh. We'll go get this mining node, though. Oh, yeah, and that treasure's back too, I guess. I guess treasures are... I don't even know how treasures work in Classic, but... I don't think they're random. Can never figure that out. Complicated system. It's like a loot table, basically, but with spawn points. True silver ore. Take that. Guess I should probably change those enchanting patterns. Like, I don't know what to do with them. Because they don't have any function for us in this playthrough. Or in this server. I mean, like, they're actually useless. So we can't enchant our own gear anyway. Yeah, I actually don't even know where we are right now, to be honest. And we have to go up a level still, yeah. It's kind of a pain in the ass. This would be a very good zone to have a flying mount in, I'll tell you that. Looks like we just walk out that way. Which is what we'll do, of course. You're gonna aggro shit as you do it. We'll just go up this way and try to run around. It's actually fine. Oh, just kidding. Now we're fighting a bunch of stuff. Okay, well, the other stuff reset at least. But yeah, this is actually good because this kind of takes us around the left side of the zone. Well, we'll actually have to do more questing to unlock quests for dungeons. That's what we're gonna... That would be like our next time we do questing in the world. It's gonna be that. Yeah, once we get to 54, that's gonna be, I think, the end of it for us. So what are we looking for here? Besides Mithril. So I'm in the cave, I think, isn't it? Oh, no, it's actually above. It's like in this crazy, there's like a crazy ass area up here. I think I've done this quest before now that I've gotten to this point. Again, probably just following Rusted Experience though. Not sure where we have to go, but follow our nose. Another chest there. We have a lot of gems, right? 50, yeah. And we're up to 75 gold again. Wait, what's that quest? I don't even know where that mining node is. We just missed that, I guess. The mysterious artifact is there, and there's a guy in a cave. Or in a cage. Oh shit. This is kind of scary. 2 casters extra on top of what we're fighting right now. Yeah, this area's crazy, right? Pretty cool looking. Oh, great. Thanks for making this even more complicated. Go try to pull that one. That killed. A bunch of damage from the fire, I think. Can you come out of the fire, please? Yeah, that does a lot of damage. Probably because of the ring. And then there's this fella. Will you assist me, mortal? Hear my tale? As a young night elf in Darkshore, I crossed paths with a group of unsavory individuals known as the Twilight's Hammer. A group of them befriended me, and shamefully, I ended up eschewing my faith with the loon and embracing the vitriol of the Twilight's Hammer. It was not until a vision came from me from a loon that I woke up from the malaise that I had fallen into as a follower of the old god. In repentance, I began work on my prayer to Elune. Etched into a tablet of pure gold was the embodiment of the remorse, shame, regret, and sorrow. Unfortunately, the Twilight's Hammer found the tablet and branded me a blasphemer. I was summarily executed, my prayer to Elune incomplete. I am now bound to this world as a spirit, unable to transcend to the nether, held in this cage as a warning to all that would betray the faith of the Twilight's Hammer. Find the prayer to Elune and take it to Astari, Starseeker, and Darnassus. The prayer was etched in a golden tablet. One of these idol-worshipping scoundrels must have it on their person. If you do recover my prayer, take it to Astari, Starseeker, and Darnassus. It matters little that my faith has been rekindled after the countless malevolent actions that I have taken against the world and its inhabitants, but my prayers must be heard. Absolution is the last thing I expect. Okay, just any mob has it. That's an interesting quest. I did not know that was there. See, stuff like that really fills out. This zone is actually one of the best zones in the game. It really... Oh god, I'm dead. Wow. It really fills out the zone. Oh, we have to go back. Okay. So that quest goes to Darnassus, so we're not doing that anytime soon. Okay, we need to heal up before we jump down. And we need to jump better. I don't mind quests like behind enemy lines like this, but this particular place really sucks. Nope, I missed again. Wow, how do I not die? That's crazy. Supposed to land on that, I think. Craziness. And we'll fight this mob too. Yeah, I wanted to do that. Perfect. I really should have bought that speed buff. That would have certainly sped things up. Those are actual slots played right now. 2 days, 20 hours. Wow. So on our way to 3 days played. Not even 60. Pretty nuts. I mean, a lot. We spent like at least probably half a day played in these dungeons that gave us nothing. You placed a mysterious artifact on the altar. Oh. It was all a trap. Forgive me. Kill the traitor. Kill him for us. For Thorius. Slay Lathric the Black and Obsidian, and return to Thorius and Ironforge with the head of Lathric the Black. Oh, there's Thorius. What's he doing here? Fools, I knew that if I played upon my brother's feeble emotions, he would send rescuers. How easy it was to manipulate you into recovering the last Sunterra stone from those imbeciles of the Twilight Hammer. While I stumbled upon the Sunterra stones at the Grimsild's dig site, the power of Ragnaros surged. It was Ragnaros that gave me a purpose. It was the will of Ragnaros that Obsidian be built. Obsidian be will destroy the Blackrock orcs of Blackrock Spire, uniting us with our brethren in the fiery depths. And ultimately, it was Ragnaros that named me when I was reborn as an acolyte of fire, Lathric the Black. Your task is complete. Prepare to meet your doom. What the hell? A lot of health. For a level 46 mob. It's quite tall, too. So that was like buggy, I think. I thought there was 3 people here. But that guy was actually Lathric the Black the whole time that we helped. That's a crazy questline yet again. Okay, so back to Ironforge. So again, probably better to just die. Holy shit, brother. Really got my back to you. Interesting questline. Alright, Iron Forge it is. Those are interesting. Whoa, those are really... Yeah, we still have the fucking scarlet leggings on, wow. Okay, I think those are getting worn no matter what. Weren't we gonna craft legs too? What was the thing that... The citrine was the helmet, right? That would be a good piece to wear, huh? We do have the blue sapphire. But that, yeah, it's there, good. I actually don't have any legs. Heavy mithril pants. But those aren't very good. So yeah, we'll definitely put those on. Prayer to a loon. Oh, that's in Darnassus, yeah. Probably a good idea to go turn that in. I don't know what this quest does or gives us, but it does have those. Maybe those are useful. Oh, those are really good, actually. Again, we have mail on. God, wow, it's such a fucking good game, man. It's crazy. Really crazy. I'm still, like, exploring and finding new quests. Like, I don't know.
What can I do for you?
This cannot be. My own brother. He set this all up. He betrayed me. He betrayed Ironforge. It seems as if the influence of the old gods is still strong in these lands. I fear that if my brother, a once noble and honorable man, was so easily turned at the will of Ragnaros, no one is safe.
Watch your back.
You gonna do something about it, or you're just gonna sit there? Oh, that's a good piece. Well, we did get 5 extra strength, which really helps. Arcane spell damage is useless, but we do get 29 spell power, which I think has value, so... Sweet. It's good. We'll wait on gemming that or whatever. Okay, so now we will fly to Stormwind. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to do that. I think that's way faster than Hearth. And fly all the way up. Although... we have some... Yeah, no, let's Hearth. Because we have some things we can do in that time. We're going to start doing them. Wait, there's anything else to do here? I don't think so, right? Actually, so how are we gonna get back? I wanted to do, yeah. All right, actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set our hearth here. Over there, yeah.
What can I do for you? You got my attention.
Okay, set our hearth here. Although probably should have set it in Stormwind, but set it on this continent. Now we'll fly to Stormwind, and while we do that, we'll begin our work on Sunken Temple. Okay, so what we gotta do, we need to get in there on the admin account. Yeah, these all work now, by the way. As we see. That one still doesn't work. But that one I just didn't bother with because I'm never going to get to level 80. These all work now.
Hey, yeah.
We didn't add anything new right now.
Have a good
Okay, so... Tele... ST? I think that works, yeah. Okay, cool. We need GM on. Great. Alright, so now we're going to find every enemy in here. And we're going to add it. We're going to edit it. We'll start down here because this area is more uniform. Okay, Mercworm. Let's just do it off screen, I think, unfortunately, because there's going to be a lot of tabbing in and out. Okay, slime maggot. Let's make these, let's try to be a little bit intelligent about this. We're going to make it 2 instead, because there's so many of them, you know? I think that's the right way to do it. They're, like, not meant to be dangerous, you know? They're not even elite, so they shouldn't give even more. Okay, deep lurker. Any elites go 3 times more experience. Saturated ooze. Deep lurker. Atalarion. Can't do that with the slash. Nope, still can't do that. That way. Okay, so he already gives 2. We'll make him give 3. I guess bosses give more. Okay, so that's it for this area. Can actually just fly up, I think, right? Oh wait, is there stuff on these that are unique? There's also the rare. I think that already gives us more though, right? Anyway, we'll come back to that. Gotta go get the boat. Yeah, actually, let's just set our hearth here. We have way more that we can do from this zone. Should we maybe stop and get some gems while we're here?
I buy and trade. Be careful.
15 pots now.
Go with honor.
That's good at least. That's 50 holy spell damage. That's crazy. I'm in no rush. We'll eventually be back here to go do Sunken Temple, so we'll do that another day. Instead, let's go to the boat. First time I'm going to be using this boat. That was probably not faster. I still have no idea what that mob does. It's got a lot of fucking health though, so I don't think we want to fight it. Mailbox here. All right. Is that the boat? Didn't think it was gonna look like that. I guess so. Oh no. We got it. What's the captain have to say?
Light
Welcome to the Bravery, sir. Now, if you excuse me. Yes. Oh, it's a blood elf. The Bravery's crew will do its best to make your journey as swift and pleasant as possible. What are you doing there? It's like a high elf, right? Sorry, but we'll have to speak some other time. Oh, because we're moving already? Oh, we're only to Dark Shore. Okay. Well, we get off here. You can fly across, right? Are you sure?
What brings you?
Yeah, free flight. Okay, where is this rare at? Might not even be up, maybe, but I think it's always... Yeah, there it is. Okay, spawn a Hakar. Make sure we got that one done. Yeah, that's 11 times modifier, so that one got caught up in the previous changes we made. Okay, now it's time for these guys. Are we there yet? We'll come back because there's going to be a lot of enemies to look at. Actually, there's not really that many mob types. Really, dungeons in general, they don't have that many unique mob types. So this is actually kind of easy work. It's just a little lake work and that's it. Not that bad. What race should we play as a warrior, though? Maybe we should probably do orc, huh? But I kind of don't want to. I like alliance too much. There's some, like the dwarfs. Oh yeah, I probably should do dwarf warrior. I'm not gonna touch Dranny, and Blood Elf until I eventually do playthroughs with those. I don't have anything like super strong about opinions on how to do it, but I'll be doing playthroughs with those separately. Winter Spring. Pick that up, I guess. No reason not to. Was there another quest? Above.
Goddess bless you.
Winter Spring. We can go there eventually. I don't think that's... Yeah, those are like... Winter Spring's like 55 at least, right? That's like the last zone that you would level in for a lot of people, that in Western or Eastern Plaguelands. Okay, so unfortunately we gotta go into the Temple of the Moon as a Death Knight. Sorry about this. Didn't mean for it, but I do have a quest. I'm just here on business. We're not staying. Isn't there... We were in here before, right? Oh yeah, for the Silithus quest. Yeah, this guy here. I remember talking to this guy. And there's Portal to Blasted Lands for TBC content. There's also a quest from Gracina Spirit Might. Ooh. God. Yeah, Classic's great and all, man, but...
Hello.
Oh, yeah. March of the Silithid. Did we just... Why did we not pick that up before? We gotta go back there anyway, so... What is going on here? Oh, Mage Trainer, I see.
Good fortune, Chronakai Christor. Ishnudaldi.
What brings you to the Temple of the Moon, Metro? Alun smiles upon you this eve, Metro. You have returned a lost soul to her. Please accept this as a token of our gratitude. Okay, let's get some big. We get 1. And it has shadow spell damage. It's like that's the downgrade, right? We lose so much. That's fine. Okay, now we're gonna go fly to whatever other zone is available. Actually, now it's honestly probably better to Hearth. We want to go to Theramore, right? But I'm just gonna fly because I want to work on this. I want to get this done. So it's yeah, we just choose to do that in the middle of the episode. I've already forgotten where that's meant to be. Oh, Swamp of Sorrows is the last one, or the second one, and then the weapon is from... Totally forgotten. Oh, that is the last one. Dustwall Marsh. Yeah, that's right. So that's where we're going, yeah. Okay. Continue. So we have a Tall Eye Slave. Since these are non-elites, they'll only do 2. Then we have a Tall Eye. Oh, Unliving a Tall Eye. Three. A Tall Eye Witch Doctor. What else is here? I think that's actually like the only mob types. Yeah, we're back at the ground floor now. In terms of the trolls, I think these are the only 2 mob types. Corpse Eater. That's another one. And then what about here? Like, let's just take a look here. Cuckoo. I think it's fine if these guys don't really give... Yeah, okay, so all bosses seem to give 2. And I'm fine with these guys giving 2 since you have to fight so many of them. But yeah, other bosses will give 3. Okay, the only other mob type is the Atalai Warrior. So those give 3. Corpse Eater, Witch Doctor, Slave, Warrior. Those are the only mob types. Great. Alright, on our way back to the beginning. Dragon time. Okay, 4 mob types here again, I think only. Nightmare Wanderer. Three. Nightmare Scalebane. And Nightmare Wormkin. And then we have Nightmare Whelp. Okay. That should be all the mob types, but obviously we're going to go and take a look. Oh yeah, there's also these Hakar ones. Hakari Frostwing. I guess we won't change the event because I don't know how to make it spawn and not. I don't know what that is, so it's all good. Those probably shouldn't give too much because you can farm them. Okay, so all of these mobs are Frostwings. All right, cool. All right, next up we got Weaver. That's okay. There we go. We found him. Weaver gives 3, and Dream Sight. That is gonna be difficult. 2 level 50 boss type mobs. Okay, then we have nothing new over here, right? Okay, here's the other ones. Hazast. And Morphaz. And then we have Shade of Veronicus. Maybe give like 5, huh? Last boss gives 5? That seems fair. I like that idea. Can't actually, well, yeah, we can just click it and open it. Because we're in a GM. Okay, oh yeah, there's new mob types. Mummified, Atalai, and Atalai something else. Atalai Deathwalker. Deathwalker Spirit also gives experience. I don't know that that needs to be changed. Maybe though. We'll change it. I don't know. Do they both give experience? Or the Deathwalker doesn't give experience, I don't think. Mummified Atalai. Mummified. Mummified. Okay. There's also a Talai High Priest. A single one, it looks like. Two. Deathwalker, High Priest, that's it. Okay, and then these guys. Ogrum the Wretched. Not the name of them. Oh, I always put an R. It's Ogum. Ogum? Ogum the Wretched. And then Jamalon. Okay. Alright, I think that's everything. Oh yeah, the Hakar thing. What's it called? Avatar. Okay. Alright, that's Sunken Temple done. Next we wanted to take a look at the actual loot. We're going to start doing that. How are we doing on this flight? Where are we at? Oh, we're actually very close. Alright. Well, that's for another day, I guess, then. But yeah, we are going to take a look at the loot. And we're going to make the blues have 1 socket, and the epic, if there's epics, have 2 sockets. The appropriate blues, there's some blues that we won't do. Like, I think from this guy, we'll just do these 2 items. Oh, I don't know, though. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah. That is that. Okay, so yeah, here's the overdue package. We only have 4 bars left of experience needed until 54 as well. Does look like we're gonna fall short of that in this episode though. But we do have Angoro too. I mean, maybe we just do Angoro and get whatever we get from that and then go start doing stuff again. Because I mean, I know Angoro is a really good quest dense zone, so I have no real desire to level through dungeons, to be honest, but I just need them to not suck fucking horrible, like super bad. Can we even get up here? Don't think so. Yeah, right here I think is fine. Oh. Huh, that's interesting. It's this. What are we looking for? Oh yeah, just a box. Wow, that's cool. That's an interesting quest. Should we... Now what? Hearth? Not sure why we're even here, to be honest. I guess we should just go do Angoro, yeah. Well, we also have March of the Silted. We'll go to Tenaris first. There's some things that I definitely don't like. But if we can get the Ani stuff to work, I think I will say comfortably that I'm happy with Azeroth Core. Like, there's nothing I would change. I really like the way stats and stuff work in Classic. That's the only thing. But it's not really, like, it's whatever. It doesn't really function that well. Like, if we want crit to be a stat other than just a power, then it has no way to... It's, like, not gonna work, you know? I guess I'm just not sure why that socket thing doesn't work. But it's whatever, fuck it, who cares? Socket color. What does it say on Azeroth Core again? Yeah, it says meta, red, blue, yellow. So it would be 8 plus 4 plus 2. 14 for all 3 together. Not sure why it automatically goes to red. Any numbers that stand out that are weird? 2, 4, 8. Should be above 8. Just a bunch of 14 and nothing else, yeah. Okay. So I guess 14. I mean, that's the number it's supposed to be, so I don't know. Doesn't seem to work. Still flying. Anyway, we're done with this. Oh, we actually. Oh, yeah. We should add. Because eventually we're gonna have two. I think there's an epic in here, right? Is it Dream Call or Dragon's Call or something? It's like a weapon. And we're not gonna put any on these guys. They only drop like it's just a bunch of shit like this. Well, actually, that's interesting. No, they have some items that aren't random, so let's do that. I wasn't aware that they do, to be honest. Are we sure? No. These are. I don't know. We'll put them on there, but I don't think that's like a BOE. Yeah, that's a BOE. No. Those are BOEs. No BOEs. Only epic BOEs is the play. Turn this in.
I get the best deals anywhere.
Garashi, Senkland, and 5 Angoro soil samples to alchemists and gadgets to alchemists. Dream Scythe. These guys drop a lot of shit. None of them are BOP or BOE, right? I think they all drop the same items though, so that'll speed it up. Okay. Drakestone. 2 more. And we need to make a lot of these things into gems when they drop. That is a lot of work. Gonna be a lot of items like that. Okay, that's it for that. Weaver, does he have the same loot table is the question? Looks like it, yep. So he has maybe less things? Yep. Anyway, we'll come back to that. Let's do some questing. First time in Angoro in a long time. I think there's some new quests here in TBC. Not 100% sure. I guess we'll do all of this zone. And then we'll go
How are you?
elsewhere.
Hey there. What's up?
So we will not ding 54 in this episode, but we will. What is that quest for? Oh, these guys are level 54. Oh my god, and they disarm. Okay. But they don't do much damage outside of that. I guess the Plague Lands, that's another one we could did. I like Angoro a lot. Also getting soil. Coral Soil to a 5 and Super Sticky Tires. We need to kill a lot of these guys. I thought we got disarmed. It sounded like it. Guess I heard wrong. It sounds like he's disarming us, but it's not happening. Is it because we have rune weapon up or something? It just doesn't last very long or something, I don't know. I hear the noise. Wait, are they not even dropping 100% of the time? We've only got 3. That ain't great. I don't think we need that. Yeah, if it works out, then we're off to BRD after whatever we do in Sunken Temple satisfies us. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do in there, honestly, but just want to definitely want to get the quest done. I wouldn't mind getting some loot. This is actually like a very unique zone because it has like no real lore that's important for the current, like it doesn't seem to be important for classic storyline stuff, but in terms of like Azeroth, it's like one of the most important locations, and it doesn't, from what I can tell, it doesn't ever seem to get talked about. Like I'm unaware of any like quest line that explores the actual purpose of the zone and what it's here for and what it is, you know. I don't think it's until Sholazar Basin that you do that. I think. I don't fully understand. I never really pay attention to the lore, as you guys know, but big drop off here, only level 50 for these ones. Still a disarming though. I don't think we eluded that mob. guess, oh, of course we did, because the living essence roll, yeah. Oh, those are interesting. 2. Intellect and intellect. Not interesting. More interesting as a jeweler setting. Oh my god, yeah, they don't drop every time, I guess. I just noticed that. For sure this time. I think there's another quest all the way in the back of the cave, right? For these crystals. Mining nodes, we'll take them. Stone Guardian, really interesting. They actually drop unique reagents. Only place in the game that you can get them, I'm pretty sure. That was a funny habit. I saw Vamp Blood and Rune Up, and I instantly went to press both of them, like if we were opening on a Mythic Plus pack. But we can't. We need runic power here. Yeah, we do a lot of damage. We still need one more tar, right? I forgot about that. I still have a very strong, like, snapshot memory, or I don't know what the phrase is for it, but I always, like, associate certain memories with certain places or sensory things. And so this zone, I can remember, I guess it had to be Nostalrius, leveling in this zone and watching Light Platinum, Pokemon Light Platinum playthrough. It was like one of the first ROM hacks ever. I was very, even by the time I watched it, it was very outdated, but it was by somebody who was also outdated. These like Poketubers blow up and then they just disappear. I don't remember what that guy's name even was, but Poke Edit, was that the name of the guy? But yeah, there was some like really large. That's not the name of a guy at all, is it? Let's look it up. Late Platinum, let's play. Poca Cinema, that's the name. 11 years ago. 158k subs. Last video 6 years ago. That dude fucking fell off. What the fuck happened? Oh, I guess he had quit. A lot of videos with like sub 2k views. That's pretty nuts. That's weird. What was this guy's like most popular videos? 1.7 million. Pokemon Black and White hacked. I guess that's a ROM hack. People are only interested in watching him play Gen 5. I guess 1.7 million views and then 2.1k views on his last series. That's fucking sad. That is actually sad. I remember liking his content. It's one of those like, what's going on, guys? Hey, everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at Pokemon Light Platinum. It was like, really, I don't know. Usually don't like that kind of stuff, but it was passable. He seemed enjoyable. I think Arno liked him. I think that's why the name caught, like that's why I found the guy. Cause I remember looking for something to have on in the background. And I just had that on in the background basically, not even watching it, but just listening to the guy talk about the game effectively. It's like he's trying to spam it and it just keeps missing or something. Tiki-tar. How are we still not done with this? We also got this, yeah. Is it really this low a drop rate, or is something wrong? Okay, I guess it was just unlucky. Okay, let's go back and turn this in. This will ding us, I think, these two quests. I might fly over to, back to Tanaris. Rich Thorium. Actually, let's see if we can finish the players. Just to be sure. I think it definitely dings us though. That's it. That's really, really cool looking. That's it. I fell in love with that when I was like 15 or something, and 16 probably, and I love how it's smoking. It just looks so fucking badass. Like, it's just so goddamn cool. And we got an arcane crystal, which I think we need. I don't know at this point. We're good on silk, yeah. No, I really need some fucking bag slot. We're 351 skinning? What the hell? In Angoro? Really? Oh, wait, it's 375? Wait. 375 is TBC, surely, right? I probably should eat here. There's 2 poisons on me. We might lose to that. Okay, we need 2 more kills of these, and then we'll go turn all this stuff in, and that will be the end of our gameplay. I am going to finish up the sunken. Oh, I am going to finish up the sunken temple stuff on this episode. And I think honestly we might not finish the zone. I don't know. We'll see how I feel about it. I don't think we're going to get another full level from the zone, so seems kind of silly if we're thinking 54 helps and 55 isn't attainable. Then we should just go do the dungeon. Because everything's green in there as it is, so don't want it to be gray necessarily either way. Alright, let's go turn stuff in. Oh yeah, and there's also questing over here too. I forgot about that. We should go get that. Well, yeah. Maybe if we do it, yeah, maybe if we get all the quests, it would actually be enough. I forgot how many quests there were.
Hello. Have a good one. What can I do for you?
What is that for? Not sure. I am going to say this out loud. It's going to be hard for me, but I will always remember this cave. I think it was in the Druid playthrough. I was in this cave doing an episode, and my dad walked in to talk to me about something. I don't remember, but father passed a couple years ago now, so I'll always miss that. Remember that memory strongly.
Hi, you're a tall one. Very good.
So I got a strength scroll. That's good. But yeah, we have a good amount of that done already. Probably not going to do that Ringo quest. guess we'll go right across the zone. No, it's probably better to come. We'll fly and then ride back.
Talk to me.
Anyway, we can mess with that while we fly, I guess. So Jamal on the Prophet next. He has gloves of the Atali Prophet, vestments of the Atali Prophet, and kilts of the Atali Prophet. That's all he's got. Wowhead was like down the other day when I was trying to do this shit. It didn't last for long, but it was not working. Okay, done. Alright, Jamal, I'm done. Oh, Agam. Ogum the Wicked. He has like 2 things. Blade of the Wretched, Fist of the Damned, Eater of the Dead. Bunch of one-handers. Another bunch of things we're gonna have to make gems out of if we get them. Okay, there's the ding. Last 2 points go into Blood Gorge, and that is the end of our Blood Tree investment. I will not be taking these 2 talents. And I don't think I'm going to get that one. Oh, maybe we'll come back and get these 2, though, at some point, yeah. I don't know when we actually get that spell, but... So now I guess we're going to go into an Unholy. Honestly, not really sure. I like that talent. I mean, obviously, any crit we have is nice. Vicious Strikes. These are good talents. Death Strike. Generating more runic power is always nice. Although, maybe that one's our best one right now. Necrosis is interesting. Real thing we want here is Unholy Blight. I don't know that we can get it, but I think that's gonna be a good one for us. We're only gonna have 12. Well, no, we'll have more than 60. Obviously, we'll get to more than 60, but we'll say at least 12 more talent points. So 5. I mean, yeah, so this row, and then, yeah, we can get Unholy Blight when we're 60, basically. Someday we're going to do like a necromancer thing, but the whole frost and unholy tree thing, I mean, I think frost is an entirely different playstyle, especially given the fact that it would use one-handers. So yeah, that's cool. And then Unholy is I'm not gonna even like Unholy is basically just gonna augment what we're doing today. And then at some point I'm gonna do like a necromancer type thing, I think. I don't know that I'll ever do it, but someday, maybe. I have all these ideas. I'm never gonna fucking. I mean, look at how long this takes, right? How are we gonna ever have time for another playthrough? We can always just start at 60. I mean, someday I would like to actually do TBC and Wrath content. I had it in my head. I don't know if it's clear at this point, but like I had it in my head that we were gonna do TBC and maybe Wrath. It's like, no, that's not gonna happen. We have way, like, I mean, we're not even. We're like, this is like episode 56 or something. Ridiculous. I mean, I'm having fun doing it, so I'm having a lot of. I mean, this is probably the most fun I've had playing a video game. I don't know. Yeah, honestly, I think it's the most fun I've had playing a video game. Maybe ever. I mean, it's like really, 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 really fun because I think it's the most fun I've ever had playing a video game for this long. Like, obviously, there's always great times in WoW, especially around expansion launches and opening weeks of certain content and stuff. But it kind of falls off quick, you know. But this is like we haven't even started, really. Honestly, like I can do so much here, and it's I think partially because I'm not even just playing the game, I'm making the game. I actually really like making games. It's kind of funny. I never realized. Like, I don't even know what the first thing we would have modded was. I think it would be the first, yeah, like when me and Arno were playing Reborn. That's how it would have started, I guess, yeah. I've always fucked around with, like, Game Shark and stuff back in the old days, but, yeah, me and Arno were doing our Reborn playthrough, I was trying to figure out ways that we can make it easier for us to record and not have all the bullshit that went on. And I remember looking for, like, or whatever, cheat engine codes for infinite rare candies or master balls and stuff like that. And then somebody said like it'd just be easier to do this through RPG Maker itself. So yeah, then I guess that would be our first real modding experience. I'm trying to think if there was anything significant before that, but I don't think so. That would have been during MOP. Maybe as WoD was coming out. Before that, I always just played the games that other people made and assumed I was never talented enough to make them better. And then it really just snowballed from there. I made my own Pokemon game, tried to make a second one. I mean, I would still like to do that, but I haven't touched it in a very long time. This is just totally all-consuming. Okay. Oh, quest log is full. Okay, we'll drop that. We're definitely not going there. Okay, we will pick that up, and that will be the end of our chapter today. And very likely, I don't know. We might. I might. This is a lot of fucking quests. So maybe one more episode while just leveling, and we'll get to 55 or something. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a little wary though because man, Sunken Temple was really fucking hard. So. Okay, let's finish this up. We got Ogrim, or whatever that dude, still can't pronounce his name. We got him done. We have Morphaz. These are the same items. Every dragon has the same items, so that's good. Avatar of Akar. Last time I looked on here, he didn't have any items on the Wowhead thing for some reason. Yeah, that's weird. So I guess we'll just cross that bridge when we come to it, but I know it has items. And then Shade of Aranicus. Let's see what we got. Last boss of what is considered our endgame. Yeah, there it is. Dragon's Call. Chance on hit. Calls forth an emerald dragon whelp to protect you in battle for a short period of time. That's, yeah. Definitely making a gem out of that one. And that is a epic. So I actually want to see if anything happens in Season of Discovery with this boss. So let's go ahead and do this. I assume it has a whole different loot table or something, but since it's the end, I'd imagine there's something important here. Really? No changes at all? It's like a different fight, I think, as well. I remember watching Alex do it. Doesn't have a loot table thing? Huh. Oh. Sunken Temple raid loot. Yeah, so you can actually get set bonuses from these raids, which is crazy. They're pretty small and weak, but... there are like a bunch of different options too. That's quite interesting. Guess they're just like generic weapon or sets. That's like a tanking one. I guess that's a healing set. That's why. Okay, so that there's like a DPS set. Then there's this one. That's male. Holy spell critical chance by 3%. Also, chance on spellcast to increase your nature spell damage and healing. But oh, so it's like for both, yeah. That's weird that they would give them a male set as well. Wonder if that's a bug or something. There isn't actually. Okay, so here's new rings. Drake Claw Band. So that was actually something that drops from these guys. Drake Claw Band. Of the Harbinger. Of the Blood Prophet. That's very interesting. So what are these quests? But they're only Horde? What the hell is that about? Molthor? Broken Ritual. It doesn't say where it starts. I think it just drops. Yeah. It just drops from killing the avatar of Hakar. Which is kind of strange. Don't know why they wouldn't just loop it into the... The pristine scapula is all too recognizable. Hakar was summoned into the physical world and defeated. The trolls on Yojamba Island will want to hear more about what happened inside Sunken Temple. I mean, we can make these. Like, these are very basic rings. That's like a tanking one, I guess. It would be interesting because you can just loop it into the other quest. The one to the egg quest. Like, it seems like, I have to say, like, Season of Discovery has some really cool ideas, but like, who the fuck made this quest? Why would a level 50 even know what Yojimba Island is? It's a very, it feels like a private server, doesn't it? Like, that's not very Blizzard-like. Like, there should be a lead-in. There should be some reason to go there. Like, that's very strange. I honestly can't even know, I don't even know how I would connect the two areas. Because I was going to make it so there's a follow-up from the egg quest. But as a horde, it would make sense. But as an alliance, it's like, how could I get... Who am I going to talk to take me there? It's an interesting idea, though. So apparently those are the items. Okay, and then there's like actual weapons. So those are the new items they made. But we won't be making epics for a 5-man. Dragon's Call. Yeah, okay, so it's just been buffed. Let's do it. Let's buff it. Since it's already an epic. So it has... So we're looking for Dragon's Call. Oh wait, that's not the same item. Oh. It's called Dragon's Cry. But fuck it, that's close enough. I mean, what's the difference? Same model and everything. It's just, they just named the models, or they just named the item something different for whatever reason. Anyway, we're looking for this item. Here, let's. Okay, I'm all over the place. Let's finish what we were doing. We're looking for Jade of Aranicus. Okay, that's all the actual items. Horns. $14. The dragon's eye, that's a neck. $14. Or typing the 5 there. 15 for that. That's a good caster shield. Rod of Corrosion is a wand. Dire Nail. Random enchant item. That's a lot of sockets. Tooth of Ranicus. And Dragon's Call. Okay. I guess, yeah, because we can't actually add a third socket, so that item will never have 3 sockets. But that's fine. So then we're going to also buff it. We need to, I guess, just add everything back. Can I remember what all these things were called? We're looking for... First of all, does this damage change? A little bit. It goes 72 to 135 to 73 to 136. Okay. Seems insignificant, but we'll change it. .6 speed actually gets slower. Is that why? How do you even change that? This is it here. 2.6. Okay. Then the spell ID. Oh, we're not going to touch that. I don't think that changes. No, it doesn't look like it changes. I don't think it changes. Okay. Then we add 16 attack power spell to it. Wait, we still haven't added the stamina. Right, but that's supposed to be spell ID 1. That's fine, we'll just put it here. And I don't remember how this works. Let's look it up again. Spell trigger. On equipped is 1. Okay. Okay, so that should be there. Spell trigger 2. Don't think anything else has to change. And then we still have to find stamina. Oh yeah, okay, so this is how it works. So you do stat type. So it would be 7 for stamina, stat type 1. 7 is stamina. And how much does the piece have? 8. Okay. That's a very, very capable weapon now. But it is a one-hander, so we won't be using it on this playthrough, but I think it's a good idea. We'll make a modern adjustment to these dungeons where it seems fit. I don't think, like, there won't be any other changes though, right? I mean, maybe. I don't know, but because this was turned into a raid, whereas like BRD is not touched, right? Is there any actual max level content besides actual raids, already raids that are touched gear-wise in Season of Discovery? I wouldn't be surprised. We'll have to look into it. Okay, so yeah, we're good. We have 2 sockets on it. Totally good. What other items? Anything interesting? I mean, they changed a lot of the items, but I'm not going to do that. I just wanted to see it. Yeah, they changed every item to be an epic. And it looks like added more. These are BOEs, but added a bunch more. So that's cool. But we don't need to be messing with that. Jindo's Lost Locket, that's interesting. And then new trinkets from Avatar of Hakar. And I never like these types of things. Never like those. It's like a very troll thing though, I guess. Okay, well that's enough. So we made all the changes we wanted to make. Sunken Temple is now a feature complete, although I may add some quests to it. I'm gonna consider that overnight here, so I guess we're done. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. We will see you guys in the next one.